Hello, I'm Charlotte Harris, and along with Hugo Bug, I'm the co-designer of the M&G garden for RHS Chelsea 2020, or at least we were until COVID-19. So instead we're really excited to be part of this very first RHS virtual Chelsea. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about our garden, and the garden that we designed for M&G was designed to be public park-like, a really kind of restorative space for people and wildlife to get away from the rigours and the hectic nature of our ever-increasing towns and cities. And we designed that not knowing what was going to be happening, obviously. We designed that last year and we didn't know what was going to be happening with COVID-19. And suddenly the resonance of public gardens and public spaces of all different sizes seems to be on everybody's lips at the moment. I'm lucky enough to have a little garden of my own here in Stratford in London, but I know so many people and friends and neighbours who don't have that. And instead our public parks, our public gardens have become this incredibly important resource for people's physical and mental well-being. So with that in mind, I'm going to head over to the Olympic Park, which is just a few minutes from me, and I'm going to look at some of the planting there. And there's all different kinds of habitats, from ornamental planting to wetlands, and see if I can find a few things that might be relevant for you if you have a garden space in a town or city, or a balcony, or indeed you're just out in your park, your local park, and enjoying that as well. So see you at the Olympic Park. So I'm here in what was once the heart of the athletes' village for the 2012 Olympics, and is now an amazing residential neighbourhood, and where once athletes were, families live. And what I really love about what they've done with these new neighbourhoods is that they've kept these amazing pocket parks all the way through it. They've understood that trees and wildlife and greening have such a positive benefit to everyone who lives here. And here, I'm in a pocket park called Portland, and you can just see how cooling the sort of dappled light effect of the trees is. While I've been here, there have been moorhens and insects and birds at this lovely bit of water. And there's insects full on in these rotten logs. And I think while this is an urban space and a public space, there are things that we can all take for our gardens, which is bringing water into the garden, letting materials rot down for the benefit of beneficial insects, and really just letting nature come in a bit more. If you were lucky enough to be here for the Olympic Games, or even just watch it on TV, you will remember this amazing ribbon of gold that circled the stadium that Nigel Dunnett and James Hitchmo planted, and how spectacular that was. I was a volunteer here, and for 2 weeks people were just absolutely awestruck by the kind of plant life that was going on and the colour. And these California poppies are just so fantastic. I think they're amazing additions to any garden. If you've got a sunny garden, if the soil is poor, if the drainage is good, maybe you've got a bit of gravel in a corner, and they will happily flourish away. They're technically hardy annuals, so they will self-seed and continue next year, but such a smashing colour. And just a bit further up there, there's a whole kind of ribbon of cornflowers. There's these electric blue cornflowers, which look fantastic with them as well, and that's a lovely plant for your garden. Brilliant for wildlife. Bees and pollinators love it. You can eat the petals, have them in salads, that sort of thing, and it really brightens up your plate. So definitely one to think about if you've got a sunny, gravelly garden. I love euphorbias. I think they are fantastic plants, and this Euphorbia palustris is giving this real kind of spring pop to here. And we're using euphorbia in the Chelsea garden, and I've got loads in my own garden. I think they add structure and colour and vibrancy. They do have a milky sap, which can be an irritant for some people, so do be careful if you use them in your garden, but really a brilliant plant. Also in this mix, I just wanted to talk about this Millennia, which I think is Millennia moorhex. Again, a brilliant grass for compact spaces. And right now you've got this lovely mid-green foliage, just softening everything out, letting everything else shine. Come back in September, and these amazing transparent panicles will give a real kind of movement and dynamism to this space. One of the shrubs that we've got on our plant list for the Chelsea garden is Viburnum opulus, also known as Guelder Rose, and I think it's an amazing shrub. It's happy just about anywhere in sun or shade, has these beautiful lace cap flowers at this time of year, really elegant, beautiful white. And then as the year progresses, it holds loads of seasonal interest. And as we get into autumn, these kind of shiny red berries and foliage, and birds absolutely love the berries. Insects also love the plant, so actually it's got amazing wildlife value. Great for your garden, whether you want to use it as a shrub, or I've seen it used as a hedge as well. So yeah, that is Viburnum opulus. So I just spotted this little yellow flag iris here. It's the first to pop up, and a really welcome burst of colour along the edge of this pond here in the Olympic Park. And irises are really fantastic for many reasons. They're a marginal plant, so when you plant them next to a pond, however big a size in your garden or in a space like this, what they have the effect to do is soften the edges. But they're also amazing at creating habitat for wildlife, shelter and a safe place to lay eggs. In the Chelsea garden for 2020, we were going to plant Iris sibirica, so a different kind of flag iris to this. A purple iris with a deep purple with very beautiful kind of white falls on it. But I just spotted this and thought I would come down and investigate. There are so many reasons that I love being in this park. One of them is all the access to the River Lee, which has been cleaned up beautifully to create this wet superhighway for people and wildlife to enjoy. But really, it's the legacy of heavy industry that took so much time to clean up before this park was planted. I read somewhere that 2 million tonnes of soil had to be cleaned of pollutants from 200 years of industrial use for this to become the verdant green place that it is. And as all gardeners know, it really is the soil that gives energy to the plants.